Good morning, CC Ring Roadrunners. Today's Thursday morning, and we have Friday tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll see everybody back here on Monday, December 7. And we're hoping that you're doing lots of good learning at home and being nice for your mommies and daddies and helping them out around the house. There's lots of stuff going on this time of year, and we're hoping that you're doing your part to help them out. So today, once again, like yesterday, we did the letter sounds and the letter work. I think Mrs. Anderson's doing something today with letters, but we'll see. So I have our learning baggies, and Mrs. Anderson and I are really happy that you boys and girls have learned to keep that in your folder, your blue folder, and that you're bringing it back and forth to school every day. And we're hoping that you're taking it out and you're working with it at home as well with your mommy, daddy, or your big people at home. So today we're just going to take a quick look at our, excuse me, at our shapes and our numbers. We're up to the number 10 coming back next week, and our shape is going to be the hexagon. So the number 10, and remember that's the first one that's 2 digits, a 1 followed by a, hope you're saying 0, 0. And remember when we represent 0 in counting, our fist is closed, 0. And then we start with 1 being the pinky. And we count from our left pinky to our right pinky to get up to 10. So it would look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10. Okay, good. I got to pick up my number 10. It fell on the floor. All right, so the digits 0 through 10, and our new back is going to be the hexagon. And the hexagon, remember, has 6 sides. We start at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. This is kind of a tricky shape. I wonder if you have anything at home in the shape of a hexagon. Do you have a toy maybe in the shape of a hexagon? Or a table? That's an interesting shape. See if you can find anything in your home that's in the shape of a hexagon. If you have something, take a picture of it and send it to me. I'd love to see what you have in your house that's in the shape of a hexagon. So real quick, as long as we're on the hexagon, let's just go through our shapes because I'm pretty sure you're going to know these. You're doing a great job at school, but doing it at home just helps us learn and retain it so that retain means remember. Retain it so that when we get to kindergarten, we'll be all the more ready for all of the academics that there are in kindergarten. So hexagon, that's the 6-sided shape. 6 sides. Help me out. What's this one? And I hope you said circle. Circle. And that's the one where we take the 2 big curves of Man shapes and we put them together and we make the circle. What shape is this? I hope you're saying that's a heart because it is. It's got those beautiful curves at the top and it kind of comes to a point at the bottom. It's kind of a tricky shape to make. Practice making that shape and see if you can get really good at making that curve and bringing it down to that point. And then on the other side, the same thing. And we do that using our shapes as well. Remember how we have to do that funny thing with our shapes to get it to work? And then we put the other one down here.
Mrs. Miller,
There it is.
please. Mrs. Miller, call the office.
Okay. Then we have our trapezoid. This is one we were working on just before we went on break for Thanksgiving. Trapezoid. Say it with me. Trapezoid. Now you say it. Good. And that's the one that has those 2 parallel lines like railroad tracks. They just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. They never get any closer or further away from one another. 2 parallel lines. Here's this one. Help me out. What is it? I hope you're saying oval, oval. It's an oval. It's kind of like a circle with its side squished in. Help me out with this one. I hope you're saying triangle. Say it with me. Triangle. One more time. Triangle. Good. Triangle. And that's the magic one with the 3 sides. Here's the beautiful diamond. Say it with me. Diamond. One more time. Diamond. And the diamond is kind of like a square that's just on its angles. It's got a point at the top and a point at the bottom. Oh, what's this guy here? We always struggle with this one. This one's a toughie for us. Starts with an R. I hope you said rectangle. Say it with me. Rectangle. And the rectangle has the 2 long sides and the 2 short sides that are opposite each other. Top and bottom, left and right, or top and bottom are the short sides and the tall sides are the left and the right. Like a building downtown. Buildings are tall, or our school is long, like this. Here's our friend. This one is the square. Remember, square has all the sides the same size or length. These are all the same size. Square. Say it with me. Square. And you all know this one. That's the beautiful star, right? Star. Excellent. Say that with me one more time. Star. And remember, a star has how many points? I hope you're saying 5. And how many lines does it take to make a star? It takes 10. 10. Star. All right. Numbers. Number 10 is the number we're going to be working on. I think I introduced it last week a little bit, but we're going to be working on it this week coming back. And that's the first one that has a 1 and a 0, 2 digits being friends. A 1 and a 0, 10. So if we were to count, we'd start with 0. And what would be next? 1. Then 2. Next would be 3. Then 4. Next we better have 5. And then 6. And then 7. And then 8. Then number 9. And last, and just as important, number 10. A 1 and a 0. So let's just play a little counting game. I'm going to hold up some fingers, and you tell me how many I have up. Now this is for your big person to help out, just so they know that you know how to count. So, are you ready? Here we go. I hope you're saying 5. That's 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Got 5 fingers up. Now, if I have 5 fingers up and I add one more, how many would that be? 5. Hope you're saying 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if I have 6 fingers up and I take away 2 fingers, what would I end up with? I have 6 fingers and I take away 2. See if you can figure that out. Put up your fingers like mine. Put up your 5 plus one more, and then put 2 of them down. What number do we come up with? 1, 2. I took 2 away. How many do we have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put them all up like this, I have how many? I hope you're saying 10, because that's 10 fingers. We all are blessed with 10 fingers. Hang on one second. I don't know what just popped up on my screen, but I got to get rid of it. All right, 10. 10 fingers. All right. So that's a little bit of number work, and that's using your Learning Baggie at home with your big people or your sister or your brother or even your dog if he wants to pay attention, or maybe the cat. Who knows? But it's important that you practice your Learning Baggies every day and that you master. That means you become really good at knowing what's in those Learning Baggies and what each thing means. So we're going to come back later in a little bit, and we'll have another link to a story. I think Mrs. Anderson and I are both going to do a story for you today. So enjoy the day, get your work done, and be big boys and girls for your mommies and daddies, and look forward to us reading a story to you in a little bit. We'll talk soon. Thanks, boys and girls. I'm proud of you.